Worrying about the bills, worrying about our relationship, worrying about our family. Worry, worry, worry. Worry is using your imagination to project forward an unwanted, unpleasant experience. And that's what causes us unneeded stress. But we use our imagination. You can use that same power of imagination, which, by the way, is an extension of your soul, to project what you want to feel. Anyone notice I was raising my hand? All right, so we have lots of homework. Number one, spend 10 minutes and identify your truth. I am true. I am my true self. Start aligning with your true self. Number two, let's see, I have this one down. Sometimes I get so on a thought length that I forget everything else that I was going to talk about. I'm glad we have a third day. All right, back in action here. By the way, I'm doing this all from intuition. I am not doing a slideshow. I've got some graphics to show you, but this is just coming from here to you. All right, we have 4 minutes left. What do you need to let go of? Creating space for grace means letting go of what's not true. The purpose of today is to identify your true self as opposed to your personal ego program self that's been running the show. Without judgment, without blame, without shame. They're just programs. They're not real. No one else has Lisa's programs. No one else here. We may have similar ones, but not exactly. No one else can change Lisa's programs but her. All right, I'm actually going to do something way different. I'm going to go way off script here. Tomorrow, I'm going to share something with you I've been literally working on for years. And I have the version I'm sharing. I have been in every 12-step program out there. AA, NA, CA, ACA, Al-Anon, all of them. The thing about the 12 steps, the community, and the structure. So I've created the 12 steps of prosperity, became willing to open our hearts and minds. We expanded our awareness and recognizes that our beliefs and behaviors were the true source of our financial limitation, not the economy, not the past, but the perception. We remembered that abundance is our natural state. We remembered our true self. So I'm going to share all 12 steps of these with you tomorrow. I'm going to share the ideal method with you tomorrow. And on day 4, for those of you who are joining me, we are going to practice putting everything into action. But right now you have actions. Spend time in stillness. Be still and know that I am God. You are God. Your source light is an extension of God. Be still and know that I am God. You will not know God unless you're still. Everything amazing happens in the stillness, and that's what creates the opportunities that happen in life. Spend 10 minutes and align with your true self. How does that feel? Identify what you are going to let go of. Create space for grace. Those are your 2 homework assignments. I'm excited tomorrow to show you the ideal breakthrough method you can apply yourself. And I'm excited to show you the 12 steps of prosperity. Obviously, I've been waiting my whole life to do this because you can probably tell I can talk for hours about it. I need to know your questions because I bet there's some things coming up like, what does this mean? What does that mean? No shame, no game, no blame. Just put them in the school. I'll make a Loom video. I will address it. I want to address it. I want you to understand this and embody it. Because Cindy Witt and everybody else here, if all you do is listen to this information and some of it vibes, you feel good, but you don't change anything in your day-to-day life, then I've failed. And that's okay. I'll learn and I'll do better next time. But if you embody just a little bit of this and realize that money is an energy game and that your true self is pure energetic essence, you will shift timelines and you will shift closer to your true self. The self that you would be right now if all of the programs were clogging your energy streams. There is nothing wrong with you. You are already perfectly created and everything you need. You just have some programs blocking the energy flow. And sometimes you need to say yes and instead of saying no. The rhyme was intentional. Tomorrow, if I've done my work right and you're embodying it, things are going to come up that feel unfamiliar. And you're like, whoa, this is weird. Should I do it? The moment you start feeling yourself doing the same familiar thoughts, feelings, and actions, say, how can I do it different today? You're inviting your timeline to shift.